Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. I'm here with my good friend, Brigette Callahan. Brigette is an expert at making sure nobody dies by death by PowerPoint. She is a fantastic PowerPoint expert and helps you create slides that are like Hollywood movies. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Super glad you were able to carve time out of your day to be with us today. Before we get into this, how did you become an expert in this particular area?
I've always been a graphic designer, been an artist since I was a zygote. I tell people that. And my second job out of college after getting a degree in art was working for an event company that had me design slides.
Okay.
And this was before computers. So I learned how to design slides and animations on a drawing board. Okay. And then when the computer came out, I was like, oh my God, this is going to make my job so much easier. I had no idea I was going to put the hands of slide design in everyone's hands. And when I saw the impact of that, I can do my own slides. I don't need any help. And how that takes the audience out. I've worked live events for 30 years, and I've seen those audiences get taken out because the people don't put their thought into their slides. How are they consuming that information? How is it moving them through where you want them to go? And mainly it's just they're putting up their speaker notes.
Yeah, so that they can remember where they're supposed to be.
It's not. The term speaker support was not for the speaker. It was to support the speaker for the audience.
I haven't heard that term, but now I know what you mean, and now I know how they fall back on it.
Yes.
All right, great. So can you give us some examples of folks that you've worked with and helped, and what kinds of you've done entrepreneurs all the way through corporate? Is that right?
Yeah, I've worked with like PayPal, with banks, with biomedical companies. I actually got to work with the former CFO of Microsoft. He was already retired from there, but his knowledge and expertise was so great. And he had this compelling story that was like, oh my God, I can't wait to work on your slides. And I created this 90-minute pictorial of his talk. And the poor guy goes, how do I present this? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's from Microsoft. He's looking for the bullets. And I just told him, when you think of the Hollywood effect, you think of strings of stories. Like you watch a movie, you don't want to see a bunch of text and start reading text. You want to see their faces. You want to see their reaction. So when we use limbic message visuals, like people's faces, people's hands, people's body actions, not cartoons, but real photos, or even a little bit of video, that's what really pulls them in. And they want to sit on the edge of their seat, and they're seeing themselves in the visuals, and they're hearing what you're saying. And I relate it to, how many of you as a kid, your mom read you a book or your dad read you a book and you wanted to see the pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Show me the picture of the dragon.
Yeah.
That's what slides do for you. Put yourself as that little kid and how excited you were when you got to see the pictures.
Fantastic. And then if it's pictures, then nobody asks you for that slide deck at the end, or worse, like if they hand out the slide deck at the beginning and then you're just,
it won't make any sense. And here's the thing. People want to see, we want to see your slides so we know what you're speaking about. My slides won't make any sense without me talking to them.
Isn't that
And that's
great?
what you want.
Yeah.
If it gives everything that you're going to say, then I say, okay, go up there, turn on your projector, start projecting your slides and walk off stage because they don't need you. They'll just read it. And they're like, huh? But that's the effect of it. So a great slideshow, when I open a slide deck and I see a speaker's about to go to stage, I have no idea what he's talking about. I get excited.
Definitely.
I was like, I want to know what he's saying. These slides are beautiful. I wonder what this talks about. And it's, again, that picture book.
I love it. All right. So if people want to work with you directly, how can they do that?
Well, they can reach me. My website is presentationdesignexpert.com. And my email is really easy. wow@presentationdesignexpert.com.
Okay. Can we spell that out? Presentation Design Expert. Going to give it a whirl?
presentationdesignexpert.com. I know it's long.
It is, but I just want to
saves my time.
Yeah. So fantastic. Super glad that you were able to be here with us today and carve time out of your schedule. Before we let you go, any final words for our crew?
I love you guys. I love if you're giving a presentation, even if you're not using slides, I am so into your audience and making sure that they get the best out of you. And I love seeing audiences who are just captivated and motivated by what you're saying. And so I just want to help everyone I can because it's all about the audience.
Fantastic. Words to live by. All right, folks, this is Kimberly Crow with another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. See you next time. Cheers.